Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Black Cat Show, or rather, Let's Play Super Nintendo. Yeah, honestly, I think I am. I was thinking, if I do live stream news coverage again, I think I would go back to Lee Live. I think I did like Lee Live a lot better than the Black Cat Show, honestly. I should probably keep a lot of these things separate. I don't know. It's getting complicated, but anyway. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country 2 or Battletoads? I think we will start with Donkey Kong Country 2 today and then move on to Battletoads later. I've spent all of today playing a lot, and I mean a lot of fucking Battletoads, and it's getting really annoying, honestly. Towards the end, shit, was this a couple of hours ago? I was playing it nonstop. I was sitting here listening to an audiobook, on Audible, the history of King Arthur or some shit like that. Listening to that, just getting frustrated at just not being able to beat this game. It's really getting to me, man. Level 8 is just kicking my ass right now, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, let's, yeah, I think I forgot to get one, so, let's see here. Yep, Rambe Rumble. Alright, we gotta find the secret room here. Yeah, kind of an eventful day today, honestly. I got some good news for myself, and I woke up today to see that Microsoft has acquired Bethesda, basically, single-handedly, I think, turning the console war, on its head. Basically everything PlayStation has been doing over the past couple of years is, null and void. They are completely fucked. This might be, the next major blow against them. This might be actually what kills them, actually. Microsoft acquiring all of their third-party exclusives and not allowing them to release on PlayStation. So without the games, that you could only get on PlayStation and not Nintendo, what does PlayStation have? Xbox gamers and Nintendo fans are a different demographic. There's not really a thing there where people are yeah, you can play what you have to play one of the it's different. You know what I mean? It's not going to be the same environment without the Sony ponies, and that is a good thing. Sony leaving the console industry is going to be wonderful for video games, and I don't think Xbox will be long behind, but far behind. But oof, why is anyone continuing to support PlayStation? I don't get it. I think this generation is going to be a completely different turnaround from last gen. It's ridiculous what we're seeing here. All right, yeah, I was already up here. Shit. It keeps getting worse and worse for PlayStation, man. Nintendo games are basically being seen as the best in the world right now. And then Microsoft has all the third-party games that people actually like. You know what I mean? PlayStation has FIFA. It has the EA Sports games. It has, well, not even that really. Because those are on Xbox. They either have the games on Xbox, or either the games are on Xbox as well, or there's no Xbox, or there's no PlayStation version at all. So why would anyone in their right mind choose a PS5 over an Xbox One? Unless you're a big hardcore fan of Abby getting butt fucked by some dude, it's I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think there's any real appeal in PlayStation anymore. It's a disaster. Oops. And that's from the gaming front. Of course, PlayStation fans don't like games anyway. I'm sure the shills are in overdrive. I'm actually not sure how they responded to this, because I haven't been paying attention. I know they tried downplaying it. They were just because Microsoft owns ZeniMax now, that doesn't mean that all these Bethesda games are going to be exclusive. So they thought that they were going to just port. They were just going to spend $7.5 billion on multi-plat games that they would also put on PlayStation for some reason. No, Microsoft is honoring their pre-established deal with I think I know where it is, actually. They're establishing their pre-established deal. Bethesda's pre-established deal with PlayStation. They're putting Ghostwire Tokyo and what was the other one? I don't even know. Deathloop on PS5, and then that's it. Like that is going to be the last game you ever see from Bethesda. And I think we're going to see like Doom Eternal on Switch too. Like we saw like the Outer Worlds on Switch, which was shit, by the way. The Outer Worlds was awful. Not because it was a bad port, because the game itself was bad. Oh, okay, let's be real here. Let's be real here. Like the Outer Worlds, like that was a really good example of like it was like The Witcher 3 all over again, where like the gaming media, like the enthusiast gaming media, like people like Angry Joe, were like we're all over the moon about it, like calling it one of the best games of the year, like this really cool return to form, like New Vegas 2, and then like a couple of months later, like nobody cares about it, like it's basically been forgotten. I'm a very casual New Vegas player. I mean I've played a little bit of New Vegas. I like it just fine, but like I've played a little bit of both New Vegas and a little bit of Outer Worlds, and you can't even compare the two. Like New Vegas is way better, like with the writing and the gameplay and just like there were some things that stuck out to me about like Outer Worlds, about like the super capitalist sort of like take on it. It kind of felt like a unique environment. I'll give it that much. But like the gameplay, the quests, like nothing about it really resonated with me, and like I eventually dropped it. Like it wasn't because of the port, it was just because, well, the game just wasn't very good. So yeah, I don't think there's going to be any good games coming from Bethesda or Xbox, their unholy alliance, their deadly alliance, but any game that PlayStation loses is good for us, good for like the gaming community as a whole. Like the less people buy PlayStation, the better things get, and I think most people who aren't PlayStation fanboys kind of agree with me on this. Oops, here we go. Shit. Oh, fuck. Like, most people I've seen, well, most of the people I follow have been celebrating this. This has been, like, a phenomenal sort of this has been a phenomenal turn of events. Like, this is... Oops. There we go. Knew it. I knew it. Oh, yes, I have. Well... there's nothing to say. I'm in the process of finishing Rabbit Hole. It's very, very close. I'm about to start the climax, actually. I'll be talking about them again when when it's finished and I'm ready to promote it. I think I might try to turn it in. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna try. I mean, I don't want to. Not talk about like the business side of things, but I'm gonna wait a while before I actually publish it. It's almost done now, but I might not need to self-publish it, is what I'm getting at. I might not need to do the Amazon thing. Again, the Amazon thing is working for me, but I think like with Rabbit Hole and the subject matter, I think it could hypothetically like be very, very successful in like the in a very certain way. Again, I don't want to talk about that too much before it. Like nothing's really happened with it though. I've just been writing it. That's all it's been. Again, it's going to be published. It's going to be available no matter what. So it doesn't really matter for you. But again, I'm always open to partnering with like a larger publisher. Again, I don't want to talk about like Rabbit Hole extensively before it's like ready to be sold. So it's like I don't want to talk about like the themes or ideas exactly. I just I want to work on it. Oops. And honestly, like there are lots of other projects. Like right now, I actually conceptualized a new project today actually that I'm very, very proud of. That I was really, really excited by. But then like I realized, oh, wait a minute, I'm probably just gonna write Grim again, because like Grim. The more I think about it, like Grim is probably gonna be my next thing. I think. Like I might have to look at my my outlines and see like what else I have going. But I think Grim is gonna be my next project. I probably might take a break for a bit and to work on like read through like try to finish like Lightning Ike or something like that. Dearly Beloved maybe. I spent like a significant amount of time the past couple of months working on Dearly Beloved, and I haven't talked about it at all. Like that's kind of the problem. One of the reasons I'm not talking about shit because like so much of it is unfinished and a lot of it is like really subject to change at this stage. Rabbit Hole was pretty much set in stone by the time I all the plot details were basically like finalized by the time I started talking about it. Like Dearly Beloved has been going through this process where like I've been severely rewriting it. I've been like I actually deleted an entire chapter. That's actually when I stopped editing it. Is when I realized I had to get rid of this entire chapter because it was just pure shit. It didn't suit the overall narrative at all. So I just got rid of it, and I wasn't sure what I should do after that. So I think I'm gonna have to correct it. I'm gonna have to like completely rewrite that shit. I mean the ending of that. I think like the first part of it is all right. Now I don't know. I'll have to read it again. I have no idea. I have no idea what I think of that novel right now. Oh fuck. I mean, shit. That shit I put out is better than what Lindsay Ellis is putting out. So that's that's kind of interesting. That's kind of something. I'm not even like ashamed to admit it. Yeah, I think I'm better than Lindsay Ellis. Let's put it that way. It's not gonna take me 10 years to put out like Axiom's End. Let's be real. Like shit. Yeah, what other project was I? Should I talk about like that new project I had? Because it's kind of vague at the moment. I kind of had like, nah, let's wait a little while longer. Because I have no idea. I have no idea if it's gonna work or not. It's one of those ideas that's like, maybe this could work, maybe not. I'm not sure. And I guess like it's one of those things that I think I'm gonna have to put a bit more work into before I really decide what angle I want to go with it. Because there are times where like I come up with an idea and it's not really practical or whatever. Or like maybe I'll just come up with a character idea, create a storyline, and then just be like, oh, I'll just put them into like an already established novel. Like I've done that a couple of times. Like I remember Lady Cho, I think. Kind of originated due to like coming up with this character concept. Well, a character from Eye of the Dragon kind of had her own unique sort of like story that came to me, and I was just like, yeah, I don't want to turn this into its own novel, so I'm just gonna shove her into Eye of the Dragon. She's just there now. And again, I think it kind of makes the character stand out more because she's kind of off from the rest of the cast. That's definitely one of the things I think is one of my strengths, is that like especially like Eye of the Dragon, like you'll see all sorts of like crazy shit like interacting with each other. It's great. So let's see, Lady Cho. Man, it's been a while since I've read Eye of the Dragon or thought about it at all. I have like what is my lore on Lady Cho right now? Was that even her name? Okay, shit. I just came. Okay, so Eye of the Dragon. Because like I was working on like works like because I had worked on stuff like American Ninja and Cruel and Beautiful. Like there are a lot of like vampire hunters and ninjas in that fucking book, and like there are like stories why there's a reason why, but the real reason why is like because like I already had that stuff established in other books, so I was sort of like comfortable like just making new characters based on those concepts. So of course there's like this mystical island filled with ninjas who fight demons, and yeah, the ones in Eye of the Dragon are traitors who fled to Europe. Oops. Things like that, you know what I mean? And it's Yeah, lots of Asian characters in everything I make. Cho is an example. Oops. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I should talk about her because I'm just like, wait, what can I talk about without giving too much away? I guess I can like, I mean, she's a vampire hunter. I guess I could say that. Who unlocked her crazy supernatural powers after witnessing the trauma of like of a female vampire stealing, having her way with the love of her life. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be laughing about this, but yeah, like the way I came up with that was kind of funny. I mean, I probably won't ever talk about that ever, but we'll see. Oops. Oops. Ah, fuck. There are some characters that I remember like explicitly well, but then there are others where I'm just like, I don't remember fuck. Like it's like the characters who are supposed to be important I know like very very well, but like Cho is just one of those examples where like I just came up with this character, this backstory, shoved her in there, and then never really elaborated on it in the text. So like this character does exist. She does have a backstory. She does have like her own powers and stuff like that. Like she doesn't do anything. She's just sort of there. She she's just there to support her friend and advisor. I mean, not senpai. What's the word to use? I guess superior. Yeah. Moulin Rouge. Oops. Yeah, the Moulin Rouge thing. Yeah, the idea behind that character. Oh, it's a vampire hunter who's turning into a vampire. So that's kind of a. I think that's kind of different. Oops. I think. I mean, there probably is something like that. Because like Cruel and Beautiful, I came up with this. I came up with this character, Soleil Blade. Okay, so the vampire hunter thing. It came about because like Cruel and Beautiful was about a vampire hunter and a vampire fighting over this this guy, right? And the girl's name was Soleil Blade, and I came up with the name Blade because I thought it sounded cool, but I didn't think about it. Okay, so get this. I've realized this since then. I wasn't thinking about this. Apparently there is a Castlevania character called Soleil, a Belmont, a dude, and then there's like a vampire hunter from the Marvel universe named Blade. So apparently I ripped off like two different things without knowing about it. Well, ripped off. I just happened to name a character after these things, and it's just oof. I just happen to have a character who has like a similar name to do two different vampire hunters. Like it's just it's awkward. And then she's like looks very similar to Buffy. It's like it's really weird because I've never seen Buffy. Like I didn't realize this until I conceptualized the character. Like oh yeah, she fights vampires. Of course, a female vampire hunter would be blonde. And it just didn't dawn on me until I finalized her look that I was like, wait a minute, this is basically just Buffy. Well, to be fair, the personality is way different. I can confirm that. I guess that's Buffy doesn't own the idea of blonde vampire slayers. Thank you. So I think I'll get away with that. But like the name is just oof. The name is just like kind of bugged me. I thought about changing it, but like I loved it too much. I couldn't change it at that point. Like I am very happy with like the character names in that one. Like Amaris Yu. I think Amaris is still my favorite character ever that I've made so far. Very very happy with that character. That's the vampire in the story. This very very evil, very seductive sort of like a female vampire who will do anything it takes to be successful. We'll really really enjoy her. Really enjoyed writing her. She was a lot of fun. And she's gonna come back at some point, so stay tuned for that if you're a fan of Cruel and Beautiful. Not in like rabbit hole or anything like that. Shit. Actually, it's kind of interesting. Like I was planning like her to be in like more books, but now that I think about it, she hasn't come up again. Ooh, kind of mystical. Not in any of the outlines I've made, and I've made like several. Like I guess right now I'm still trying new things. I guess I'm not at the point where like I'm willing to revisit old characters. So. Oh yes, I've written a short story. Yeah, Eva. I've talked about that a little bit. I think I talked about it last night, didn't I? Yeah. So I did write Eva, but that's the only short story I've written, and I don't have enough for a short story compilation yet. So I think once I write like 10 of them, I'm gonna go ahead and compile them and just like publish them together. I do want to do that, but it's like. I'm busy with the novels right now, honestly. Like, it's just one of those situations where, like, I'm doing so much stuff in my personal life. It's very, very difficult to do everything I want to do. So, yes, I definitely want to do short stories. That would be very, very, very helpful for my career, I think. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Honestly, like, I just... The thing with Eva, you know, my problem with it, I suppose, is that, like, the way I structured it, like, I decided to make it into a short story. Like, everything I decided to turn into a short story, like, I always just want to make it into a novel. Like, Eva, I think, could have been longer. You know, could have just been a novel. I thought about making Star Slayer into a short story at one point. But, like, I don't think that's going to work. Because Star Slayer is fucking rad. Yeah, I was really proud of the idea of Star Slayer. But I haven't talked about that. I haven't worked on it at all. Like... to be fair, that was the case with Eva for a while too. Like I had this really cool idea, and I wrote it down and like I got the plot details down, and like I forgot about it until like I think I quit my job actually, and then I went back to it, finished it in a couple of weeks, because like yeah, I've gotten a lot done since I quit for sure. That job was a piece of shit. I am so glad I quit. Like, I am legit, like, I was legit, like, for the longest time, just like, do I really want to quit? Do I really want, like, to lose the extra income? And, like, when I quit, I was just like, you know what? This was absolutely the thing to do. It was really weird seeing people like Video Game Lover 58 come out and, like, be like, oh, is he being lazy? Is he just sitting at home on his ass? And I'm just like, dude, I have a website. I have my writing career. Like, I lost nothing by quitting. Like, the only reason I was apprehensive about quitting was insurance reasons and the extra income. Like, extra income. Like, that's the key word here. Like, I don't need it to live. I'm basically set at this point. Right now, I just... I want to be a millionaire, right? I want to be super, super successful. I want to, like... I want to start businesses and stuff like that. I really enjoy that kind of thing. So... I still have a long way to go to like be that success, to have that kind of success. So working and getting better jobs, like that's very, very important to me. I take that very, very seriously. But yeah, it just there's just no point in working like a job when you're in that position, like a job like that in that kind of position. So like I got something a little bit different this time, which will hopefully work out. I'll be able to balance it with my career. That was the big problem, honestly. Like more than anything, like I couldn't balance my my actual writing career. Like yeah, they were. Was there anything up here? What the fuck? Wait, what was that? Okay. So like Rabbit Hole was like in production by. I came up with the idea, like, the day after Christmas, I believe. The 26th. No, I think it was the 29th. And I spent, like, a week working on it, and it was great. I got, like, a lot done, and then I came back to work, and then, like, it basically just ground to a halt. And then over, like, the past couple of weeks, I've just not even worked on it, like, a lot, but I was just there. I was just, like, thinking about it. I was just able to, like, work on it, and it got done. Like, there was never any, like, difficulty writing it, because it was a very, I don't want to call it easy, but it was I had it like all planned out like over the break. It just really made me realize just how much like this job was taking out of me. So yeah, it had to go for a long time for sure. Um, gotta love how those people there. I've been like so amused. Like those people like treated me like trash like the entire time I was there, and now that I'm gone, they're basically just doing the same thing they've always done, bitching about other people. Meanwhile, I'm like being more successful than ever, like getting better jobs, having a real career. It just yeah, I can't be around those people. Like it's just like okay, like you made your own bed. Like you are responsible for your own problems. Like I am not the reason you're miserable. Like stop bitching about me behind my back, you piece of shit. Yeah, I am so angry about. I'm so angry about those people. Like they're just most of them are a piece of shit. Most of them. Like it's the older people mostly. Like if you're older and you're in a position where like you're working alongside like younger people, you're just a lazy piece of shit who's never going to amount to anything in their life. Like it's just not a fan of the shit that was going on there. Oops. Oh, I'd rather not say. I don't want to talk about my. I don't want to talk about like my real life jobs. I don't know, like you can't tell, like you can't really say anything like really personal about yourself on the internet. Like one of the reasons I only talk, the only reason I talk about my novels is because like the more I talk about it, the more people will know about them and stuff like that because it makes sense for the job, right? But for what I'm trying to do, but like my actual work now, it doesn't matter. And people would just try to use that against me anyway. You see that happen a lot. Like again, like I hate to keep bringing this back to like Video Game Lover 58, but like every single time, like I remember I remember I started talking about like a girlfriend or something on a stream, and then like he was like saying all this weird stuff about about her, this girl he had no idea about, and then like I stopped talking about her, and then like he assumed like she broke up with me or some shit. And like he was talking about her for like weeks after that to try and get me to like talk about it. I was just like, nah, I'm not telling you anything about that situation. Oops. It was like, wow, like what a piece of shit. Oops. And there are a lot of people like that. So it's like, why would I talk about my job? Why would I talk about like the specifics of how much I'm making and stuff like that? That just doesn't make any sense to me. I just want you to watch my content and buy my books on blackcatbooks.org. How difficult is that? All right. Yeah, Rabbit Hole is I've said this before, but it's heavily inspired by like the Shenmue games. So and Sleeping Dogs as well, actually. So that kind of gives you an idea of what it's supposed to be about. So if you're into those things, I would highly recommend you check it out when it's published. Which as of I don't know when that's gonna be. So let's hold off on that for a bit. Yeah, I'm almost done with it. So you shouldn't have too much longer to wait, but we'll see. Oops. Honestly, like the editing process might be nasty, but we'll see. Like I don't think it will be, honestly. Like I might make some minor changes, like to the pacing and stuff like that. But I think the core storyline is basically solid. But we'll see. I'd say storyline, but like story, I suppose. I'm talking about it like it's an anime or something. Just was there something up there? Oops. Yeah, I've been wandering around trying to figure this out. 25 minutes I've been doing this. Where is the coin? This is getting so frustrating. Okay, maybe I should just look it up. It's been a while. I'm having fun talking about my things, but it's just like, okay, I just want the coin. Let's see. Oh, wait, are these the, wait. Oh, here we go, Creme Quay. Wait, are they? Where was the... Wait, ugh. That screen's too bright when it's not on the OBS screen. Alright, here we go. The job itself wasn't terrible. It was mostly just the way we were treated, I should say. Because it's not just me. It wasn't like just a me problem. It was like everywhere. Actually, I think that was the last straw. Was seeing like people I knew being like fucked with for like no reason by these people who shouldn't have been in charge of anything. Oops. Oops. It happens all the time there. It's just, ugh. I don't know, like, lots of crazy people working. That's the thing, too, is that, like, I was at the point where, like, I don't like being around the crazy people. Okay, they're everywhere, and they all have jobs, but it's like, I don't want to work with them. Like, I should be, like, in a position where I don't have to deal with them at all. Like, I don't want to see them, like, when I'm out and about. I won't go to liberal areas. I won't go to certain places. I stay away from those people because they are pieces of shit. I don't want them in the workplace. Oops. Like, the best thing you can do is just make so much money, like, you don't have to deal with them. That's really all you need to do, honestly. Like, the one of the reasons I'm so hell-bent on being successful is that I need to be in a position where I don't have to deal with, like, the dregs of society anymore. It's just, I don't like being around these people. All right. It wasn't even like a bad job, I suppose. Like, the big problem, I think, is that I think it's just the industry, actually. Like, just the industry I was in. Just, like, being overworked so much, I think. I think the best way to explain it, I was working 7 days a week, so that kind of gives you an impression of, like, what it was like. And I was pretty open about this, and I agreed to it when I took the job, but it was, like, one of those situations of, like, eventually you work that job, and you're just like, yeah, I don't need to be here this much. Like, that was basically just what happened, is like, yeah, I don't need to be here. And they tried to force me to stay, and I was just like, no, so I just quit. Oops. Yep, there we go, that's it, alright. Finally, alright. Finally, it's a good thing we have the handy-dandy guide. Okay, 73%. Yeah, we could probably beat it tonight, honestly. Especially if I cheat, like I have been doing. Wait, where's Funky Kong? Anyway, I'm in the position now where I'm basically getting better and better jobs all the time. I do think I'll eventually be successful in all my endeavors, what I'm doing now. Like, right now I need to, like, adjust some things with the website. I need to, like, look into things like, say, what's an example, what I need to do? Well, there's always more ways you can monetize a website. There's actually several ways you monetize websites. So there's always, like, new things I'm learning about that. I could improve that. I think the big goal right now is to go for, like, that YouTube partnership. That's going to be a big help, I think. Especially when it comes to, like, promoting my books, which I think is going to be really helpful. I got a lot of traction when I talked about Lindsay Ellis's book, so I think I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep talking about, like, SJW books. White Fragility is on the list. I haven't bought it yet. Actually, I think I'm going to read Troubled Blood first. Is that what it's called? Yeah, like the J.K. Rowling book that just came out, the one about, like, the tranny serial killer. Yeah, yeah. I haven't read it yet because I've been busy, but I wanted to review it and talk about it. And I really... So I read Axiom's End day one, but I don't read the new J.K. Rowling book. Like, really? Like, fucking really? Oops. Oh, and there's no way that J.K. Rowling's book isn't going to outsell Lindsay Ellis's book, so which is especially funny. But all right, because like Lindsay released a video like talking shit about Rowling, like and her alleged like turfness, so-called turfness. I don't know. I guess like Rowling must be a I don't know. Rowling has like her left-leaning issues, right? Like she doesn't realize how immigration negatively affects a country, but she has her problems. But like she has been surprisingly based and red-pilled about this whole tranny thing, and I really do think it's because she's doing her own independent research, and like she knows, you know, she knows like the problems it causes. She doesn't have these like preconceived notions of like, oh, people only hate like immigrants because they're brown or Muslim or whatever, and not because of all the problems they bring. Like the tranny thing hasn't been like, I don't think the tranny thing is ever going to take off because nobody really respects them. Like they're just sort of told to like to respect these people like they would like every other demographic, and it's just like for a lot of people it's just like no, like why would I fuck them? Oops. And when it comes to like trannies versus women, I think everybody's going to side with women. Like to be honest with you, like some people will say otherwise, but I personally am siding with the woman in this situation. Like why wouldn't I? And then I'll talk shit about Rowling again when she like talks shit about like, oh, Dumbledore being gay, which is bullshit, by the way. Like literally like all of her crap about like these all of her characters being gay or bi or black or whatever, like that's all bullshit. I don't know, like was she, it's weird, like it feels like that the whole you the reader was gay all along, like that feels like so much less sincere to me than the gayness. Like I don't understand. Was she trying to like paint herself as like a progressive icon before like coming out as a TERF? Because like this is something that's been like coming along for a while. There have been a couple of times when I've been reading these Cormoran Strike novels. I've read all four, the first four. I'm a big fan. I'm a fan of them, right? I have been reading them. Like there were a couple of times when I was reading this when I was just like, this is surprisingly based, and she surprisingly like talks about really really strong topics like what is that community called? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to make a video about this because it's so ridiculous. Well, it's a really good example of what I'm talking about, in which she does this crazy thing called she does this. Wait, there's no way. There's nothing. There's nothing up here. You can come up here, but there's nothing. Oh wow. So basically, she does this thing where she introduces this character who claims to be disabled, but isn't actually. But she does it to get attention, which was like this really, really. Basically, the way it was described, and I think this was like completely intentional. Like I swear, Cormoran Strike is like the most anti-tranny thing I've ever read in my life. The way it was described is that like, oh yeah, these people, they have this obsessive compulsion to get rid of one of their body parts. So like, for example, like you have people who want to get rid of their legs or whatever. Like they don't want to be able to walk for attention, right? They want to be treated as like the way a disabled person would. It sounds crazy, but it's a thing. So like they were talking about this shit, and like the woman wasn't actually disabled. She was just pretending. She was just pretending in order to get attention from people who would be nice to her, you know, just because she was in a wheelchair or whatever. It was. It felt like a trans thing. It felt like a statement on like the trans community. Like they used a lot of the same language to like justify the behavior. It just like again, like, people like this are real. Like I've seen it before. Like I just can't remember what the name is. Like it's not something that like 4chan really talks about all that much. Like I don't see it like posted on Poll or anything. Like they're kind of a niche community. But like it's a good example of why like transgender people are so full of shit. All right. Yeah, I really should read that book. I've just been, I don't know, man. I've been so enamored with like this. I've been playing this, writing my own books, playing Final Fantasy X, which has been great. Honestly, like as an adult, I think I like Final Fantasy X even more. Like Titus and Yuna are great, like legit, probably one of my favorite Final Fantasy couples. Like Titus is such a Chad, Yuna is so so sweet. They're such a good couple. I love it so much. It's kind of interesting. Like no one, I keep saying that. It's not. It's kind of interesting. nobody really... There's no real debate on whether or not, like, Titus and Yuna love each other. Like, it's clear to, like, everyone. Like, they are completely in love, and it is wonderful. I love it so much. I enjoy them so much. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, wow. I had no idea that was down there. Okay. Yeah, so one of the things I'm really enjoying about Final Fantasy X is how often the game sort of just stops and let the characters just sort of interact in, like, really weird ways. You know what I mean? Like, Wakka showing you how to do a prayer, and, like, Tidus teaching Yuna how to whistle. Like, it seems like really, really subtle things, but it's actually, like, really good character building. Like, there's this sequence when you're on the boat on the way to Luca, right? And you're, you go to the Blitzball, and if you do it right, you kick it, right? And Wakka, like, comes up to you and he's like, "Whoa, that was the coolest shot ever, man. That was the best shot ever, brother." And then, like, you talk about it for a while, and then, like, you go over to Yuna, who's been thirsting for you, like, from afar this entire time, and you talk about it. So basically what Tidus does is that, like, he does one of his father's signature shots just to see if he could do it. But, like, when Wakka asked him what it was, he, like, lies and says it's, like, a really simple, easy-to-do move. But Yuna recognizes it, and Yuna is the one who comes out and, like, asks him what's up about that. And then, like, he opens up about, like, his father and things like that. People always make fun of Tidus for his daddy issues, but honestly, on a repeat playthrough, like, not only is it sympathetic, it's really, really endearing. Like, Tidus, like, handles, like, his childhood, like, abuse, like, in a really healthy, really charming way, right? Like, he knows how it feels to be, like, put down by others, like his father, and he uses that to sort of, like, motivate to sort of that experience to sort of, like, help other people. Like, he's so adamantly like wanting to help the Aurochs win their tournament, right? He doesn't know this team, he's never played for them before, but he knows that, like, the Goers are the same kind of people as his dad were, right? And he fucking hates his dad more than anything. Like, Jet's a great character too. Like, I just love it. Like, Tidus and Jet are really good examples of, like, flawed characters who aren't necessarily, like, bad people. You know what I mean? Like, Tidus is, like, kind of arrogant. He's kind of like full of himself in some ways, but, like, in other ways, super, super compelling protagonist. I love it. You can totally tell why Yuna likes him so much. Like, Yuna wants him, like, day one. She is so fucking thirsty. Like, oh, man. She's like, oh, man, I know who I'm going to summon, who I'm going to turn into the the final Aeon. Oh, fuck that up. Yeah, like, playing it again, it's, like, really, like, I thought as a kid, like, it took a while for them to, like, fall in love with each other. They were just like, oh, yeah, she's nice, like, at first, but, I would hit it if I could, and then, like, it develops into something more. No. Yuna wants that dick from the start. It is ridiculous how thirsty she is. Like, she's going to bat for you, she's defending you, she's hyping you up, she's like... Yeah, really, really great girl. And that's one of the things, again, this is kind of one of those things that I talk about, yeah, Yuna's, like, a super waifu because, like, she's so kind and supportive. Like, it's not, like, about the sexuality. Like, this is something I was, like, thinking about before I went live. I was, like, watching that, like, Drexel stream again where he's talking about, like, women and shit like that. Like, here's what you do. Here's what you do to find a good relationship. You don't talk to someone based on how much you want to fuck them. That's it. Like, find someone who's actually a good person. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that complicated, you piece of shit. Like, it's just, ugh. It's so frustrating when, like, people like that just think there's some grand conspiracy, like women are, like, naturally evil or something. Like, no, it's a societal problem. It's because women are not prepared to be good wives because of, like, the feminist movement. It's a societal problem. It's not. It's like, it's not something that can't be corrected. You know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker is coming out here saying that, like, oh man, once the artificial womb comes, like, women are gonna be over. Like, no, fuck you. That's not gonna happen. You piece of shit. Like even you, the biggest staunchest advocate for the artificial womb, aren't going to use one. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, nobody's going to do that. Like, it's just, oof. Like, why would they? It's just, okay, here we go. Shit, wait, what the fuck? Hey, where's the ghost? Wait, where's the ghost? Wait, huh? Where's the ghost? What? Does it take a while to come back after it gets you, or did I? Ah, damn, I'm a big fan of this level, but it's kind of gimmicky. Oops. Alright, got it. Yeah, I feel really strongly about that. Sex bots are not gonna replace women. If you seriously think that, like, did porn replace women? If anything, I think porn made the problem worse, in which a bunch of thirsty motherfuckers just came out and were just like, okay, we only want to talk to women for sex and nothing else. It's like, okay, whatever. It's amazing to me how many people on like 4chan and stuff like that are like, oh man, women, they don't have anything interesting to talk about. Am I right? I'd rather just hang out with my bros. Like, women are only good for sex. And I'm just like, what kind of women are you talking to? Like, shit. Imagine actually having sex with someone you don't actually like. Like that is like the MGTOW movement. That is the incel movement. Like, they just don't have any oof, here we go. Shit. Yeah, I probably should start talking about like incels again, because it's been a while. I do feel really strongly about this. Like, here's the incel thing. Like, you're the problem. Like that's it. Like, it's not the women, it's you. Like, if you can't find a single woman to have sex with you, it's you. Like, just come on. Well, it's not even about sex, really. It's about like any kind of like intimacy or affection. You know what I mean? Like, it's. I think it's more about intimacy than anything else. Like, people sort of have this idea that you need to like have a lot of sex to be successful or whatever. Oof, here we go. Or maybe that's the wrong way to put it. Yeah, what causes depression? What causes loneliness? Because one of the things I've noticed about incels, about MGTOWs, I don't think that not having sex is their problem. Like, Elliot Rodgers had a lot more wrong with him than simply being a vert. You know what I mean? Like, it's his attitude, it's his perspective. Like, not even that. It's like, he was just a toxic person. I would say that even if he did have sex, right? What would have... If Elliot Rodgers ever had sex, like, he would just, like, want more of it with, like, hotter chicks. That's the kind of person Elliot Rodgers is. Or was, I should say. Before he totally fucking killed himself. Oh, damn, this is awesome. Oh, that is cool. So good. Oops. Now, where's the hero coin? Unless it's down here, but... I guess I could look it up. How could I not have the hero coin on this course? Like, it's a course. Alright. Yeah, I do think this game is a lot more fun to 100% than the original, because like the bonus levels are more fun to play. Like, it's a lot more interesting to me. Here we go. Wait, what? Is it here? Or no? Okay. Okay, we might as well look it up. Let's see. Haunted Hall. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Are you serious? Are you fucking kidding? Alright, shit. Wow. We went right past it. Like, I literally looked in the wrong place. Alright. Like, the thought crossed my mind, but I didn't, like, actually do it. I was just like, it's probably just an alternate exit, but no. Fuck. So now we gotta beat Haunted Hall again. Alright, well, whatever. Yeah, after this world, there'll be one more to go, and then we can just go back and, chill and play some some of the Lost World. I think I don't. How long will it take to beat the Lost World? Do you think like a couple hours, maybe an hour? I severely overestimate this. I think I cleared like most of it pretty easily last time I played it, but. Oh, by the way, after I finish this, remind me to play some Tropical Freeze, because I wanna stream through Tropical Freeze again. It's high time we do. Oh, by the way, do you think we're gonna get a new Nintendo Direct anytime soon? Like, we got one last week, and I'm just like, okay, where's our new Nintendo Direct, Nintendo? Oops. I swear, if they release a new one while I'm like out of nowhere, while I'm at like work or something, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, if they release a general Direct while I'm like working, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, just come the fuck on, Nintendo. What are you doing? Like, you had one job, Nintendo. Well, anyway, I'm pretty happy with, like, this year's release schedule. Like, I think 2020 was a lot stronger than 2018, for sure. Like, anybody who was saying that, like, this was a bad year for Nintendo was full of shit. Especially now. It's just, now that the announcements are coming, it's like, okay, whatever. Like, it's like I said, like, they were waiting for PlayStation and Xbox to make their mistakes. And I think PlayStation just underestimated the competition. Like, Xbox is going to rape them, and Nintendo's going to rape them, too. Oops. Like, Sony's going to be raped both ways this time, and it's going to be wonderful. Yeah, I'm not sure how long they can keep up this narrative. Like, what is going to be the draw of PlayStation going forward? Like, I don't know. Like, people don't like woke shit. Like, why would anybody... Shit. Why would anybody play PlayStation? It's just dumb. All right. Has it really been an hour of me doing this shit? I am going to be so glad when I'm done with this and I can move on to another game. Shit, I probably am going to have to play Donkey Kong Country 3 now, aren't I? I don't know. Like, I don't care for Donkey Kong Country 3 at all. Like, I really don't. It's honestly not even worth playing, I feel like. I think I will skip it. I don't know. Maybe I'll play it again, but I'll give it another... Maybe I'll give it another shot, but I feel like... Oh, I don't think so. At this point... Oh, fuck. What is with my jumping? Why can't I make... Okay. Why can't I make these jumps, man? All right. Yeah, I think I'm getting tired of this. I think I'm gonna take a break. Yeah, I talked all this shit about like about wanting to beat this tonight, and I'm just like, well, look at the time. I gotta be doing stuff tomorrow. Oops. So yeah, I mean, just a little bit of a stream every now and then to play this. The most people want to watch me like play Battletoads. Like, I noticed that like a lot more people come on when like I first started playing Battletoads and start going through that. Like, I think people want to be on when like I finally beat it. Oops. Which I think I am going to do at this point. Like, I uploaded this like really dreary video earlier today where I was just like, yeah, I want to quit playing Battletoads. I am really fed up with level 8. It's just... I got through like the part I was really having trouble with, but it was like, yeah, am I really having fun with this? I honestly don't feel like I am. Like, maybe it gets better, but I don't think so. It's just like, the way it's going now, I'm like... I'm tempted to just say that, like, yeah, Super Mario Bros. 2 is better than this. Oops. Oops. Oh, there you go. Shit. Like, you know, Zelda's better than this. Like, Metroid's better than this. Like, I just... it just feels kind of cheap, honestly. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Awesome. We got the DK coins. Oh, come on. DKC3 is not great. Like, what? Wait, did I not get all the really? Wow. I thought I did. All right, yeah, I think I'm done if I'm not even registering what I need to do. Yeah, I'm not a fan of DKC3 at all. I am very critical of that game. 7 hours of this shit. Wow. It's going to be around 10 by the time I finish it. I think that's around an average playthrough. Damn, I've been putting so much time into these fucking games, dude. Okay, what's next? Battletoads? I think Battletoads is on the agenda. And then maybe I'll play some Chrono Trigger. Just a little bit of Chrono Trigger. I need to do a Chrono Trigger stream, because like every time I play like this long-ass RPG for like 15 minutes, and I don't really get anywhere in it. Like, I just like, what? Like, just save Leanne? Oh, no, I'm in the prison, I think, and I was on my way out, and I was just like, oh, I gotta do this. Oh, alright. Yeah, I'm loving Chrono Trigger so far, but it's like, ugh, I cannot bring myself to play it. Well, on stream, particularly. I don't know. I guess I could just stream all the time, but it's like, I think I would want to not live stream all the time until like I basically don't have to leave the house anymore. Oops. Like what's the point? Like if I had like like I don't want to like stream like 8 hours a day and then go into like a job and then like have to write a novel on top of it. Like that's not gonna work. I need to have a job and I need to have the writing career. So like I don't think I'll keep streaming in the foreseeable future. I enjoy it a lot, but it's like, It's definitely the thing I'll have to sacrifice. The rant videos are coming back though, so that's something people really miss those. I got a lot of comments like noting that I hadn't uploaded one in a while. I actually don't know when I stopped. I think it was around the time I quit my job, so probably a couple months back. So yeah, of course that Bethesda acquisition was worthy of a rant video. I have beaten DKC 3, so let it be known that I have played through it, and I think it's a piece of shit. Oops. Actually, like, okay, so I haven't. Okay, I actually haven't 100%ed it. Actually, that's another story. I just realized today that I never actually beat Contra 3, or at least I never beat it on hard. So like I think the highest I ever beat it was normal, because like I remember like the normal final boss, but like I thought that was it. Like I didn't know there was a hard final boss as well. So apparently Contra 3 has a final encounter that I've never seen before. So I have to play through this entire thing again. So I think I am gonna have to replay Contra 3. I think I am gonna like get play some Contra Classic, Contra Collection on Switch, play through everything. So I think I am gonna try to play through all the Contra games next. So yeah, the original, well, Super C 3 for sure, and I think that Genesis one. That Genesis fanboys say is one of the best ones, even though nobody else does. Genesis fanboys are so full of shit. Like they'll say all this stuff like, "Oh, Sonic is a great video game character." He's not. Sports games were better on Genesis. They aren't. Like the music on Genesis was better. It wasn't. Like it's just. They're so full of shit. Like they are the original PlayStation fanboys. They really are. No wonder like their audiences overlap so much. Oops. Yeah, I don't respect Sega fanboys at all. Was Battletoads ever on Genesis? I think it was, right? Or am I misremembering? Yeah, the Genesis has to be like one of the most overrated video game consoles of all time. Like it has no lasting appeal. Like none of its major games have aged all that well. It's just it's definitely kind of a joke. Oops. There we go. Got it.
Hello, hello.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I own a TurboGrafx 16 Mini that I haven't played yet. Yeah, you know, I've got to stream that. I really do. Like, I want to stream. I'm really curious as to how much I like it, because I don't like the Genesis at all, but I don't have experience with the TurboGrafx 16. Because I'm kind of curious as to whether I'll prefer the TurboGrafx 16 over the Genesis. And going by what I've played, like there are some really good TurboGrafx 16 games on Wii U that I've played. New Adventure Island for one. Things like that. That was the big one that I really enjoyed. Actually, I would not mind playing that again. It's been a while. I really like that game. That's the only Adventure Island game I've played, the TurboGrafx 16 one, and I loved it. I thought it was like an exclusive, but apparently it isn't. Like there's apparently a bunch of them on other consoles. Yeah, the TurboGrafx 16 sadly has been forgotten with time. Much like the Sega Saturn. Oops, fuck. The motherfucker is so fast. This fat rat. Alright. Take this, you piece of shit. Right, fuck. And you have to hit him at like the right angle. Otherwise, he's just gonna do this bullshit. There we go. Got him. You piece of shit. Alright. Okay, how far do you think I'm gonna get in the game? Like, do you think I could beat level 8? Like, I legit don't think so. I've been struggling with it all day. I was throwing temper tantrums, actually. I was like trying to break my controller and shit. Like, level 8 is really pissing me off. Because, like, I said this on the video. Like, it does this weird... In the second half of the game, it feels like there's a lot of glitches. Like, it feels like there's a lot of things that just sort of, like, fuck with you. So, like, in this instance, like, the gaps in between, like, the jumps are really small. So, like, the way you spread your legs, it looks like you'll, like, you'll hit the ground when you actually fall to the floor. And you'll, like, you'll, like, go up through an area. But you'll bounce down. Like, it's, kind of hard to explain, but you'll see the bullshit. You'll see the shenanigans. Again, it's Battletoads, so it's only to be expected. Like, honestly, like, that's the only time I felt the difficulty was, like, unwarranted. Like, it feels more like I'm fighting the game than, like, the mechanics, actually. The Snake Pit kind of felt that way, but this feels like that again. Oops, there we go. Shit. Yeah, stage 5 isn't shit. Like, the only thing I had trouble with are the mines sometimes. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm trying to beat Battletoads. Trying. Like, I can't even get to the end. It's like, ugh. Level 8 is as far as I've gotten, and I don't think I can beat it. Oops. Like, I don't think I'll ever be able to beat Battletoads. Oops. Yeah, it's definitely a hard game, but I think the main thing is that, like, it requires so much memorization. Memorization and reflexes and, like, understanding how, like, the glitches in this game work, because it's pretty glitchy, it feels like. Alright. Yeah, fuck the snakes. Yeah, so I've just been warping straight to World 8 because I'm not fucking around. I want to get through here, and yeah, I get here with like full lives and like all continues, and I can't beat it. Like, that's how bad it is. Okay, so I've been practicing this all day, so this first half I think I've gotten the hang of, but it's like once you get to the poison gas, that's like once you start getting gassed, like it's just fuck. Who designed this? Like the thing about the gas is, it doesn't look like it's gonna hurt you. Like, you don't realize it's poison gas until it gets you. It's like, it's so frustrating. You have to, like, learn how it operates and shit like that. Oops. Yeah, I hate these balls. There we go. I think I got further in this game than the AVGN did. Like, he didn't get past, like, the turbo tunnel, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Oops. Here we go. I can't believe I got as far as I did. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we got a checkpoint at least. All right. Like, see, it's not that hard, but the way the jumps are designed, it's like awkward as fuck. So it's like, it's more awkward than difficult, but like it's so long, you end up like making these bad decisions, and it just fucks you over. And like the enemies are weird. Okay, look at this. This had me baffled for the longest time because I thought if you touch these things, you would get hurt, but apparently what you're supposed to do is just avoid the gunfire and you'll be fine. And okay, that's a good example of what I'm talking about. That platform picks and chooses when it can kill you. Like, sometimes like the thing will hurt you and sometimes it won't. Like, it's just the hitbox is all over the place. All right. Again, you can tell I'm like furious at this fucking game. All right. I am so angry at this. Like, ugh. Like, you wouldn't even know. Like, I struggled with this a lot more than I think I did Super Ghouls and Ghosts when I played of it. I mean, to be fair, I never got to the later levels, but I can't imagine Ghouls and Ghosts is harder than this. Oops. Like, is it harder? Has anybody played both? Oops. Shit! You piece of shit! Like, throw it off! Okay. That was the stupidest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, get it off! Alright. Yeah, I am super agitated. Like, Yeah, this game has beat. This game has me beat, I think. Oof. I'm not sure if I can get past this. All right. Like, this is the moment where I'm just like, I don't think I can do this. And like, to think there are like more levels after this, like the hardest level in the game, I'm told, like level 9. Like, I don't think I can do it, bros. Oops, we got fuck. Fuck! Piece of shit! All right. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, when you fall down, like you don't fall to the floor. Like you just, if there's no platform beneath you, you are going to die. And it's like the most stupidest. Like there are longer gaps than this in the. There are longer drops in this than in the snake pit. Like why exactly are we here? Like it's just, why exactly do we die here? Why don't we just fall down? Like what is the purpose? Like it's so stupid. Like, all right, it's the most. All right. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. All right. Here we go. Jump, jump, jump. I think I got it. Nope. Every single time. Fuck. Fuck. We couldn't even get past the goo. It's not even that hard. What am I doing? All right. All right. Okay. Like, I used to get past it, like, really consistently, but, like, lately I've been fucking it up. But I have gotten past it before. It's not that difficult. Alright, fuck. Okay, that was just awful. I don't think I'm playing badly either. I guess I'm just getting toaded. Oops. I guess I can't beat the game. Oops. I guess I'm not good enough. Oops, here we go. I don't have the skills. I'm not a high enough level gamer. I guess I'm on the DSP camp of not being able to beat shit. Oops. Has DSP ever played this? Like, I'm legit curious. Oops. Surely not. Okay, fuck you. Fuck you! No, get off! Piece of shit. Why am I struggling so much with the goo of all things? Like, I get past literally everything else, but then, like, I get to the goo and I just get murdered. Oh, this is way harder than Dark Souls, by the way. Like, there's never been any area in Dark Souls that has killed me as much as this has. Like, literally nothing. Oops. Way harder than Dark Souls. Oops, here we go. Shit, hang on. Oh, shit, I wasn't even... Fucking bullshit! Did you see that? Okay, I wasn't even, like, paying attention to the gun. I was so relieved to get past the goo. Like, that should not have killed me. That was complete bullshit. I should have gotten to the checkpoint. Okay. Yeah, we haven't even gotten to, like, the checkpoint I usually get at. Like, this is the easy part. We haven't seen shit yet. All right. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Nope. Fuck that up. There we go. Yeah. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Okay, this is pretty easy. Because you actually have room to jump. Okay. Up here. I'm getting so aggressive about this game. Like, I am... It has brought out, like, some anger in me. Shit. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, it took me forever to get the timing for this down, but now that I know it, it's this was hard as fuck for me when I first did it, but now I've gotten the hang of it. I only have 2 lives left though. That's not good, not good. Oh fuck, I got shot. Yeah, I got off screen. Like I got fucking off screen. And you start like right here, right before this obnoxious fucking thing. All right. Okay. At least you can actually afford to get hit here because like there are flies immediately after, but there we go. All right. Now DSP probably beat like a ROMhack of this. All right. Okay, so get this. Look at this shit. You have to get past this smoke I mean, this gas, and then like dodge the bullet when you get up there. Like it's just pure insanity. Like that. Like that's exactly what you have to do. And then you have to like crawl up here. It's so bullshit. Like, there we go. Fuck. I don't remember where the next checkpoint is. I'm not sure if there is one. Because like I got like insanely far, right? And I didn't see a checkpoint. Oh. Yeah, more gas. Why? Who pushes the poison gas here? Like, shit. Wait. Oh, fuck. Fans. Fuck! No! Oh, damn! The fans are reversed? Oh, damn it. I forgot. Alright. DSP beat Battletoads without beating damage? So I'm worse than DSP? Fuck. Wow, I didn't know he was that good at this game. I thought he was, damn. Damn, that is, that's some heart-wrenching shit. I'm DSP tire, huh? Fuck. Oh, if anybody could, like, give me, hate donations. Oops. Like, DSP makes, like, what, like, 200,000 a year by being bad... 200,000 a year by being bad at video games? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the... How the fuck do you do that? Like, DSP would legit, like, easily be a millionaire if, like, he had any business sense at all. But honestly, he probably wouldn't be as famous as he was if he, I mean, I don't know. Like, he probably could have, I mean, he was notorious before he became infamous, right? He was famous before he was infamous, right? Like, a lot of his detractors are former fans, right? People who liked him for, like, his personality and his take on things. Oops, here we go. Oh, yeah, yeah. Lots of people don't agree with... You don't have to agree with me on everything, as long as we agree that, like, PlayStation needs to go. I think that's the important point. We need to focus on like what we have in common rather than like our mutual, rather than like focus on our interests. Like Sony has to go. Like they are the plague. They are a parasite. They have a blight on the gaming community. They are a plague. They need to be dealt with. Oops. Fuck. Okay. Wait, did we get him? Okay, we got it. Okay, we're getting better at this, but, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay. The fuck was that? I'm out of tea right now, so I'm just like, I gotta go to the grocery store and get some tomorrow. You gotta be kidding me. Why did that happen? Oh, alright. Oh, fuck, you got me. Stupid robot. These robots are so ridiculously overpowered. Alright. Oh, fuck. Terrible timing. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Like, you have to get the timing exactly right. You have to get the pattern down. Like, they don't move in sync, so, like, it's even harder. Okay, like, shit. What is this bullshit? Alright. Oops, fuck. Alright, I have 2 hits. I should have 2 hits. Oops, fuck. Okay. Doop. Got it. Take that, you piece of shit. Oops, here we go. Okay, I'm up. I'm up. Up, jump up. Oh, there's a 1-up. Got it. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Alright, so I could probably get a 1-up every time I come up here now. It wasn't too difficult to get. Oops. Yep, fuck. I think once I start consistently getting that 1-up, usually, like, if you can get an easy 1-up like that, it's not too difficult to beat the level, so... Ah, fuck, he got me. Damn, the gas got me. Fuck. Okay. Damn. How long did that take? Shit, I was doing that for a while. It's such a long level. Like, I don't think it's like purely just me being bad at this. Like it's long. Like really fucking long. When's the end? All right. Like, cause I'm making good progress, right? Oops. And look at how fast I'm going, and I'm still like not able to get to the top. Like really? Yeah, I just ignored that one up because I imagine it's a trap. There's no way there's no way you can get that's safe to get. Oops, we got. Oops. Fuck. Yeah, bad timing. Yeah, fuck you, Jello. I don't know how I did that. Fuck. Oh shit. What's the point of having 6 life bars if everything takes out half your health? Actually, there are a lot of insta-kills in this game, too. So it's like, what's the point? Alright. Like, honestly, I think the only things that take out, like, 1 hit of health are, like, minor enemies that you're just supposed to punch. Oops, here we go. So random beat-em-up enemies will, like, be, There's so much in this game that you can't fight. So much for the battle toads. More like the run and, like, avoid attacks toads. Like, shit. You can't battle. Like, fuck. You can't fight. Fight the robot! Like, don't just lay there and take it. Alright. Okay. Damn, he got me. Fuck. Yeah, Fuck! Okay, that was just embarrassing. What the fuck was that? Why does it start you off on that tiny platform? Okay. Oh, fuck. Yep, I got shot. Didn't need to get shot there. Jump up. Oh, fuck. Shit! Yep, that's it. That's all my continues. Ah, no. Shit. Now we're gonna have to start from the beginning. Fuck. You couldn't fight your way out of a paper bag? What a bitch. Like, shit. No wonder you're evil. Like, shit. Nobody wants to talk to you. Like, I was talking about how sweet and wonderful, like, Yuna from Final Fantasy X is. Like, you're the opposite of that. Like, shit. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, I fucked that up. Yeah, we're not playing through World 1 again. Like, I am using warps from now on. I don't give a shit. Oops. Yeah, I fucked up the warp. It's not that hard to get, but you kind of have to, like, speed run it for, like, the first couple of seconds. Is there no, like, unlimited lives cheat? Well, I suppose I don't want to cheat, right? But I suppose I am cheating for, like, using the warps. It's just, ugh. Alright. Don't get too cocky. Alright. You bitch. Alright. So I'm in the segment of Final Fantasy X where, like, Titus, for some reason, abandons the Blitzball tournament to go looking for Auron because Yuna tells him he's in the area. And, like, Yuna gets kidnapped by, like, the Al Bhed, and I'm just like, why? Like, we know, like, later on in the story that, like, the Al Bhed are kidnapping summoners, but, like, Lulu tells us it's, like, to forfeit the game? Like, fucking, like, they... I don't know. I don't understand the Al Bhed at all. Like, I don't understand why people hate them, like, when they have the most attractive women in all of Spira. I'm just throwing that out there. Probably, I don't know. Just, like, shit. I don't know, like, I would say, like, Riku is conventionally more attractive than Yuna, wouldn't you say? Like, she's the most conventionally attractive, but, like, Yuna has, like, that very sweet disposition that makes her way more appealing. Like, Riku's like a little kid. Well, to be fair, she is kind of... Yeah, I think I definitely do prefer Lulu as an adult, though. I don't know, that's just kind of my thing. Oops. Yeah, Riku is just annoying. I mean, I just remember being really into her as a kid. Like today, I think she's annoying, but it's like, whatever. Like, it's like, as an adult, it's just like, why is this kid here? And like, it's like, oh, because Yuna wants, like, why? Why does Yuna want you here? Like, shit. Does Riku even, like, contribute anything to the plot? Is she just supposed to be, like, a super sexualized character? Like, I think that's it. And then, like, Yuna is, like, the actual love interest. Oops. And yet, Yuna's a way better love interest, but I don't know. Does the plot really need Riku, really? Like, honestly, like, I don't know. There's so much about Final Fantasy X that I do really, really like, but then there's, like, this weird stuff, like, I don't know, it's hard to put your finger on. Like, it feels like, is it just me, or does that game have a lot more plot holes than, like, any other Final Fantasy game? I can't think of any other Final Fantasy game that has many, like, issues with, like, plot contrivances than, like, 10 does. Like, 7 has, like, its goofy moments, but it generally, like, fits into the tone, generally speaking. Like, 10, like, the weird shit, like, kind of comes out of nowhere. You know, where, like, Yuna is kidnapped. Like, it feels like they just did that to squeeze in a boss fight somewhere. Like, I am shocked at how little, like, actual gameplay there's been in the first 4 hours of this. Like, it's all been story. It's been, like... It's better than, like, modern games still, for sure. Because, like, the story is actually good and compelling. The characters are actually interesting. They're fun. They have... Final Fantasy X, 2001, PS2, has way more engaging characters, ideas, themes, and character arcs than The Last of Us Part 2. Like, I can, like, write an essay about this, actually. I think I might, actually. Like, Titus is a way more compelling character than Joel is. I talked about this, like, with his problem with his dad and how that, like, relates to his personal life and views and things like that. Titus is a really interesting character. I am so appalled that people have called him annoying. He is so much better than Squall. I would say, I need to play Final Fantasy IX. I would suggest he's probably better than Zidane too. And it's nice to play someone who's confident and full of themselves, like, legitimately, as opposed to Cloud, who's not. Cloud being brainwashed is kind of a thing. You're not really playing as Cloud in 7. You're basically just playing as as his idealized version of himself. Like, Cloud isn't honest about who he is in 7. So, honest. And he was, like, heavily experimented on. I mean, that's kind of the point of 7. Like, again, 7 and 10 are both great. I love them both. Titus and Cloud are great for different reasons, but I think people overhype Cloud for the wrong reasons and hate on Titus for the wrong reasons. Like, they're both great, I think. I don't know. It's weird how it feels like a lot of this these legitimately well-made, like, RPG games kind of, like, have been kind of misinterpreted over the years. You know what I mean? Like, it feels so much like people have made this weird narrative about Final Fantasy VII that doesn't really mash up to what the game actually is. Like, and I think the same can be said for 10. Like, 10 is I would say is just as good as 7. Like, I think it has, like, that 6-hour, like, tutorial basically where you're not really playing the game, but then it sort of picks up. Oops. Like, 10 really nails, like, the sort of culture of Spira and, like, creating this weird fantasy environment, which I really, really like. Like, it's not what I would have made, but that's kind of what I like about it. It's different. Oops. It feels completely unique. And when you compare it to, like, something that's trying to copy it, like I Am Setsuna, like, you can totally tell, like, wow, the developers of Final Fantasy X really put a lot of thought and effort into all of this. Like, I am so disappointed in people like Spoony who come out and try to say, like, it's a bad game. Like, Final Fantasy hasn't been good since 7. Like, it's just... I don't agree with that at all. Like, 10 was great. Like, 9 was great. 8 was shit, but... again, there's stuff that... There's something to be said about, like, liking bad media, but there's also, like, a thing I've noticed where, like, people will, like, hate good media for, like, no reason. Like, I see this with right-wing people all the time, like, shitting on Harry Potter just because J.K. Rowling, for political reasons. Like, Harry Potter's, like, legitimately good. Like, what are you talking about? Just because Joe is left-wing? Like, aren't you always bitching about, like, the suppression of ideas, man? It's just... I don't know, man. How dare she have, like, a story that she made? You know what I mean? How dare she, like, have her own views on it? It's just... Again... her views can be retarded, and they are when it comes to like the retcon stuff. But the books themselves are solid. What time is it? Yep. Am I really gonna go through this ordeal again? Like, can I really bring myself to do it? Like, I think I am about ready to go to bed, honestly. I'm really tired, and I have something I need to do at 11 or so. So, I probably should just end the stream now and go to bed. Or soon, I should say. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I fucked up the... Yeah, so I am really, really into Final Fantasy X. I think it's great. Honestly, like, I think I like it more than when I last played it. When I last played it, I was kind of like... You know, I was playing it through all the way as, like, you know, a late teenager... doing all this stuff, and I was like, yeah, you know what, this game isn't the best in the world, but I think, like, it was one of those playthroughs where, like, you play something you've played through before, and you're like, something you loved as a kid, and you're just like, there are other things I'd rather be doing. But then, like, I come back to it, like, a couple years later, several years later, and it's like, you know what, this was good after all. Like, I think 10 has aged very well. I prefer it to, like, Kingdom Hearts 2, for sure. Like, Kingdom Hearts 2 is pure shit. Oops. I've lost my patience with Kingdom Hearts 2 fans. Like, honestly, like, if Kingdom Hearts 3 was, like, nowhere near as, like, disliked as it was, like, I probably would be railing on Kingdom Hearts just as much as I do, like, Devil May Cry. Because, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 fans were legit for a while, like, saying, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 is, like, one of the best action games of all time. It isn't. Like, it's just... It was just dumb. Like, it was just... as dumb as the storyline in Kingdom Hearts. It's just... Alright, here we go. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna handle this fucker? Alright. How are we gonna handle this fuckery, dude? It's just... Okay, shit, alright. Yeah, I'm not good enough, man. I can't get through this. Fuck, you got me. Okay. Fuck. Now, one of the things about, like, Tidus and Yuna's relationship that I think really works is that, like, you can kind of see, like, where they, what they have in common and where they kind of differ. Because, like, they talk about their fathers a lot. And, like, Yuna deeply, like, loves and respects her father. But Tidus does not. So, like, as a result, like, and Yuna gets really angry with him whenever he criticizes Jet, and he gets kind of he gets angry when she does that. It's kind of interesting, like, seeing them fight in that way. Like, they feel like real people in that regard. They have very different values, obviously. Yuna being a devout follower of fucking Yevon. Oops. But, like, just because you're different doesn't mean you can't, like, get along, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean you can't have a relationship. It doesn't mean you can't have a happy life together. Oops. Yeah, I am convinced Tidus and Yuna would have been very happy together if he wasn't a fucking dream. Spoiler alert for a 20-year-old game. Well, again, the dream thing, I'll probably be talking about this on the website at some point, but, like, I legit think that's one of those cases where, like, that is, like, one of the obvious plot holes in Final Fantasy X that I really wish was brought up more. Like, I just, I don't think... I think the big problem is that, like, a lot of gamers are, like, really low IQ, so they don't really think about this stuff. But, like, it doesn't really fit into, like, the time frame. Like, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Like, the whole, like, dream thing, it's just kind of dumb. It kind of comes out of nowhere, and it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Like, it makes way more sense for Tidus to be dead the entire time, going by, like, the theme of the game and things like the themes of the game and stuff like that. Like, that was the original idea for Tidus to have been, like, dead all along, right? And they changed it because The Sixth Sense came out and had that as their main twist. So they decided to change it to avoid, like, plagiarism complaints. And I wish they didn't change it, because I think it would have been better if Tidus was, like, dead all along. Like, the whole, like, dream thing makes no fucking sense. Like, Like, the dead thing is established, you know what I mean? Like, it's a common recurring thing in the game. Like, it's basically the core conflict of, like, the dead wanting to, like, control the living. Oops. Oops. Oh, fuck. Damn, fuck that. Yeah, I'm definitely getting better. So I think I will be able to beat this level at least, but I have no idea about... What the fuck was that? Bullshit! Okay. Like, there's getting better, and then there's, like, dealing with absolute bullshit. Like, dying by falling through a hole you just jumped up through. Like, that is just pure bullshit. That is just... Alright. Yeah, I'm getting better for sure. Yeah, Lulu's, like, hot as fuck, dude. I am so angry that, like, hot goth chicks don't actually exist. Well, not in my area, at least. Ooh, have I told you about, like, the goth chick in my area? Ooh, that is, train wreck of a human being right there. 0 out of 10 would not smash. I could talk about that all day, but it's just, let's just say, ooh, I've seen, like, some, low-quality women in my area. Shit. Okay, well, at least I got to the checkpoint. I'm going to end up, like, shattering a controller at this point, because I'm just wanting to throw it all the time. Like, shit, alright. I can't believe I can't beat this stage. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it's... Like, I should be able to learn it, right? Alright. Here we go. Jump, jump. Bullshit! Bullshit. Broken. Broken. Alright. Fuck! Get off me, you piece of shit! Alright. Why, you gotta be kidding me! Are you serious? They can do that? Or... Alright. Okay, what the fuck was that? Why did it follow me? Like, it was legit, like, trying to do something it shouldn't be able to do. Alright. Bullshit! Bullshit! That is not what I wanted to do! Like, look at the way I'm moving. I know exactly what I'm doing, but look at that. I like, clipped to the floor. Look at that. Oh, no. Didn't I fall through that floor? Shouldn't I be dead right now? Oh, this game. Oh, man. It just picks and decides when I die. Yep, got it. These jumps are just so awkward. Oh, here we go. Fuck. Yes, I got it. Fuck you. No, get up! You piece of shit, no. Okay. Fuck, nope, bullshit. I can't beat it, I can't beat it, I can't beat it, I can't beat it. Oh, bullshit! Bullshit! Did you see that? Okay. Like, it's shooting at you while you jump up. Like, it's just cheap. Alright. The entire game... Fuck. jumped that. Yeah, see, like, it's mistakes. Well, it's not even real mistakes, right? It's the way the game is made. Like, it just kills you for things that shouldn't kill you. Alright. I'm getting past, like, the goo, at least. Like, that's something, but holy shit is this getting annoying. Like, holy shit, how am I ever going to beat this if I can't even beat world level 8? Like, I heard level 9 is worse than this. Like, okay. Well, I don't even think it's that hard. It's just, I can't get used to the weirdness of it all. Like, shit. Look at that. Yep, starting from the beginning. Okay, I think this is going to be my last continue. I think I am going to go play something else after this. What should I play? Does anybody have any recommendations? Chrono Trigger, maybe? I don't know. I don't think I want to play Chrono Trigger. Soul Blazer, maybe? Donkey Kong Country 3? I don't know. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. That's not what I wanted to do, game. Holy shit, okay. So I'm definitely, like, doing well. Like, there just aren't enough checkpoints, there aren't enough lives, and I keep glitching through, like, these things. Like, I don't understand. Nope, I pressed the button. Yeah, I am playing something else. I am playing something else after this for sure. Okay, let's get the best shot, and then this is probably my last continue. I've been here for a while, it feels like, so yeah, I can't wait to pick up my copy of Super Monkey Ball. I can't wait to get that ordered. I can't wait to get that shipped to me. I can't wait to play some monkey goodness. Because I am in the mood for something like that, but I just have not been able to get that game. You know what annoys me about, like, Final Fantasy X? Why doesn't Tidus's mom have a name? Like, I don't... She's such, like, an important character, because, like, she's basically, like, a thought, right? She was just a fan of Jet's that got pregnant, right? With his baby. I know, she didn't take very good care of Tidus, right? Like, that's kind of the impression I got. Like, why doesn't she have a name? Why doesn't she have a real character? Okay, yep, that's it. That's the best I can do, man. Fuck. That is just embarrassing. Ugh. Like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Alright. Like, I'll do it someday, but it's like, holy shit. Alright. I still got a long way to go. A very long way to go. Okay, so let's look at everything. Three Ninjas Kick Back, Seventh Saga, Real Monsters, Acme Animation Factory, ActRaiser 2, Addams Family, Adventures of Batman and Robin. I was really into UN Squadron. Do I really want to play something like that, though? Maybe I could play, like, some Harvest Moon or something, like, chill. Art of Fighting, Axelay. I keep hearing Axelay is good. But I want to play UN Squadron. I keep going back to that. Battle Cars. So what should I play next? Let's see, Universal Soldiers, Unit Racers, Ultimate Fighter, Ultima, UN Squadron. Top Gear, Tom and Jerry. Yeah, all I've been wanting to play recently is UN Squadron. So I think I am going to try to beat this. I really like this game, the fighting in this game. I'm really enjoying this game so far. So I'm hoping I get into it and I'm able to finish it. And then hopefully I'll have the hopefully I'll be able to go on to playing the Gradius games, the R-Type games. Like I'm really enjoying this game, but unfortunately it's I'm just not very good at shmups. Oops, here we go. Shit. So it's a really good shmup by going by what I've played, but unfortunately I haven't gotten the skills yet to really get good at it. So I guess like every time the tanks get annoying, I'm just gonna grab one of those things. Oh fuck! And there we go. So I'm told this is one of the best shmups on the Super Nintendo, and I can see why. I'm really enjoying it. Of course, like I need to play more. I need to play like the Gradius games and stuff like that, but. Like, Gradius has to be, like, the best IP I've never gotten into. Shit. You've got to be kidding me. Ugh. I can't even get through, like, the first area. I'm so pathetic. Alright. Like, I really need something with, like, better defense, but no. There's nothing like that. There we go, got it. Yeah, Gradius is, shmups are like one of those genres that I never really got into. I think because, like, they weren't really relevant when I was, growing up, and we didn't have any, so, yeah, I don't think the N64 has any good ones. Like, it was one of those genres that kind of died off in, like, the third generation, so... I mean, not the third generation, the N64 generation. So, like, I mean, Star Fox was a thing, but that's one of my favorite things ever, but that's kind of my feeling, that's kind of my experience with shmups. I'm really good at Star Fox ones, where, like, they're behind the camera, but this kind, where you're flying along, no, I never got used to these. I don't even think Star Fox can really be considered a shmup, but that's just me. Here we go, oops. Got him. Yeah, it's not that difficult, level 1. I should be able to beat it pretty easily, but... Nope, I keep fucking up because I'm an idiot. I can't believe I've been streaming for 2 hours. Yeah, this is just the beginning. Oof. Yeah, I love the character designs. I love all of it. Alright, here we go. Its weak point is exposed only for a few seconds while it attacks. What's your chance to score? That's your chance to score. Alright. I don't have enough money. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, let's see how this goes. And this is one of those games I don't hear a lot of people talking about. There's so many, like, obscure games from Super Nintendo that I don't think are super talked about again. Like, who today is, like, asking for, like, yeah, let's bring UN Squadron back? I guess it's not really a thing. Like, if anybody wants a shmup, it's always, like, Gradius or something like that. I guess there should be, like, a really good, like, shoot-'em-up franchise still going on, but I don't think there are any. Oops, I think they are kind of a dead thing. Oops, I got shit. Yeah, I probably should just... The fuck? You can just choose your target? Okay, wait. Yeah, I think I am done. I think I'm ready for bed, honestly. I have things to be doing tomorrow. And I think I do want to chill for the rest of the night. Yeah, I'm liking this game, but it's like one of those like things that's going to take a while for me to get into. Honestly, like, should I be like focusing on 100%ing, I don't know, other games? Like right now, I think I'm about ready to like start playing some Switch games again. Like off stream, like Final Fantasy X, I want to finish that. So I think I might actually stop streaming for a while and just focus on like playing Final Fantasy X. You know what? That's kind of what I want to do, honestly. Just chill, write books, play Final Fantasy X. I mean, I have a bunch of like Switch RPGs I need to get through. Like I have Star Ocean. I had like, fuck, shit. Yeah, I played Shmups like an idiot. All right, here we go. Fuck. Here we go. Fuck. Here we go. Let's see. I have like, yeah, I have the Grandia games. I need to play through those. I don't know. I have a lot of RPGs to get through, I think. I'm basically almost through my collection, my physical collection. I have a couple of things I want to get through, but right now I basically feel like I'm caught up. Honestly, I think I might shelf everything I have setting out here, because it's all stuff I don't really feel like playing ever. So it's like, yeah, is it really a good game then? Oops, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking of picking up like Nier Automata or Yakuza sometime. Some more Xbox games. Okay, what the fuck is this? Alright. What the fuck is this? Alright. Wait, shit. Damn, they got me. Yeah, good night. Good night. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I'll be sure to play some more Battletoads tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I think I should turn into... Every time I play this, I'm just like, I don't have the patience to learn how to play this on stream. Like, maybe I'll play it when I master it or whatever, but it's like, right now, I'm just learning how to play it. At this point, like, I need to learn how to fight all the bosses. I need to, like, learn what the best ships are. What my favorite ship is, I think, is the way to go right now. Because, like, I want a ship that, like, has the best, that's most effective. I want a practical, affordable ship. But I have to beat levels first, so I just gotta learn how to play the games. Fuck. Did I just get hit by the, Damn, fuck that. Alright, yeah, I think that's good enough. I wish, like, you could just keep playing and just get better, but, I have a problem with these games that have continues, I really do. But anyway, I'm getting more into them, but alright. I think that's gonna be it for the night.